Hi Taurus and Taurus placements. I said I'd try to do another reading for you because some of my readings have been very specific, and I remember in your reading I said that I would because that one was particularly talking about marriage. Let's try do a different reading or see if we can pull some other energies out for those of you that wasn't getting a surprise invitation. So just doing my cards now, getting them all the energies balanced. For Taurus and Taurus placements, please, angels, guides and masters. Let's have a look and see what is going on in your energy. So there's definitely something illegal, justice, Libra energy coming out. Oh, Empress energy as well, and the death card with temperance. So temperance trumps death. So there's a massive shift going here. So there's definitely somebody that sees you as, you know, attractive energy. You could be getting a glow up, or, you know, there could be something harmonious going into a more lucrative part of your journey is kind of what energy is coming out here. However, I am just shuffling the cards now just to get this energy moving for you. So I'm Jo, I'm Celestial Guidance. Welcome if you are new and passing through. If you're one of my regular subscribers, thank you for your views, support, and if you are cross-watching, thank you for any comments or likes on any of my readings that have been posted this week as well. So please like, share or subscribe if my reading does resonate with you, and if not, check out some of your other placements. So, right, I think I've shuffled that deck enough. Let's go to this one and see what's coming in for love for Taurus again for this week. So we do have love yourself first. So some of you are still learning to love yourself. That was part of the other reading as well, but somebody does have romantic feelings for you. And again, that lovely engagement card is showing itself at the bottom of the deck. Some of you need to stay optimistic about your love life. There is somebody coming towards you. I mean, look at this. Lots of people kissing and spending time with each other on these cards is what's jumping out to me as I put them down. So let's find out what is coming towards Taurus and Taurus placements in love, or anything else that may want to come through, please. So we do have again that transformative energy, so something that could have ended and something that may want to begin. It's thrown me temperance back out underneath that as well. So definitely something that you thought was over that may be restarting, because you are showing a single again in this reading, and we have chariot energy as well here. So Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, and there is a choice or some deliberation over something that is coming towards you. There could have been some drama or an element of unsettlement in the past is kind of the energy that I'm getting through, and something has been slow moving. You have been left guarded in your emotions as well. At times it could have felt like quite a standstill or at a standstill for some of you, but there is that attainment energy here. So something's definitely coming in for you that you are going to attain the truth around, or move into a new chapter, go through a massive transformation. There's that purification energy coming out in this reading. So somebody wanting to, you know, speak their truth towards you and express their feelings of love. And there is a commitment coming in again. Some of you have been manifesting to the universe, angels, guides, your soul team, for whatever it is you've been wishing for around the aspects of love, because some of you in this reading are very much showing as single. So you are healing and going through the healing journey. I can see that as well, but there is things that need illuminating to you, and you've, you know, had to go through cycles and turns in order to get you where you need to be right now. So you are now picking up momentum. I can see something about a car or travel or movement, and I can see it's throwing me some of the cards out that you may have something coming towards you, a bond or connection or contract that you can't see is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Coming through external factors or parties at a celebration. It's coming out again in your reading. I'm sure it came out in your last one, where somebody strategically coming towards you because there was that walking away energy, where there's some kind of nostalgia in this energy, and it's coming out again in this reading. And I did you know, kind of get it last time. Somebody wants to come back in with some kind of a commitment. There is a soul bond or contract on the table for you, but for some of you, I don't think you can see it coming, and maybe some of you are cautious or being guarded around your heart. And healing still, because it does come out quite a bit for you Tauruses, that you are being guarded in your emotions and you want to lay that sword down to rest, or somebody's coming into your energy. Could be a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius with this King of Swords energy here. Somebody very in the masculine energy, whether they're male or female. Maybe you have that energy about you at the moment where you're quite guarded of your emotions. But I can see success in somebody working on the career, working on the stability and the structure. And again, in this reading, I think that you cannot see something coming towards you. Let me get the smaller deck to this deck and clarify and ask why some of these cards are here. Why is death here, please, for Taurus? Because it is your first card out. So we do have somebody that wants to come back into their emotions. They're going to be gushing emotion if they have been quite reserved or guarded. It is talking again about somebody that walked away from a situation that may possibly want to come back around, and they do see you as a wish fulfillment as well. So for death, that King in reverse is somebody that may be being guarded of their emotions or didn't let you know where you stand at wanting to come back in. What is the Nine of Pentacles here for Taurus, please? We've got this card. Again, High Priestess energy. So your intuition is switched on. You've been looking after yourself and you're doing quite well on your own at the moment at being a little bit more emotionally stable. I do think there's a certain element of things that you haven't been able to see, and you are overcoming some kind of... Because in this energy where I'm looking at on the table, there has been something that's felt quite stuck or ended, but there is fast forward movement. Chariot and Eight of Wands out now, so there is going to be forward movement and things coming and being illuminated. Sun underneath High Priestess for things that you couldn't see. Heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy coming out in this reading. I can see Capricorn as well, and there is Virgo. Wheel of Fortune energy. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Because somebody wants to strategically move towards you and have success with you. They are recognizing your worth and they want to move something into calmer water. So if you've had a disagreement or an issue with somebody, I do think that that is coming back around for some of you as well. So let's have a look and see what else we've got. Justice. We've already seen Justice coming out and we were shuffling before we put the spread down. So something is divinely being brought back in, because I'm challenging the Wheel of Fortune, where I don't fully think that things are fully closed out, even though you are appearing as single right now and you are mastering your own pathway through difficult times. Empress energy coming out here again. We've already seen Empress. Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, so you're still slowly stepping towards being guarded but having some kind of glow up. Look at Venus energy screaming at me in this reading as well, where you could be attracting more than one suitor. You've definitely got somebody that's definitely looking in your direction and sees you as quick-witted, smart, intelligent, also beautiful and relationship material. Somebody could work in the legal sector or have a high-ranking job position, with Queen of Swords coming out with the Empress. And we have the Sun again. We've already got the Sun out here next to the Ace of Swords, so things will be illuminated about who or what direction you are going in, if some of you have more than one choice in love, because I can see that. I can see that some of you have released things and that some of you are still in process of releasing. Why is the Queen of Swords and the Empress here for Taurus in their love reading? Because there was an element of deception or betrayal at some part in your past, where it now... because there's devil energy there as well. So Capricorn energy showing again, where there was unexplained things, you didn't get your closure, or you couldn't put your finger. High Priestess energy there as well up there. on certain things that led you to the place and space where you are right now. So page energy, somebody may be growing up because it's in reverse. So to me, it is emotionally, somebody is wanting a brand new, very passionate start with you. And we've got that King of Wands straight at the back. And we've got a Judgment call, and we've got that Three of Pentacles energy. So there is something about somebody structurally wanting to come back in and work on a situation with you. This is past energy as well that I'm getting and picking up, where something's not quite finished or over, but you are appearing as single, but there is some energy in your energy that's still lingering, where they could have had habits or other parties, because Three of Cups and Devils there as well, as I'm looking down, as I'm reading, could suggest that somebody had a problem with drink or going out and celebrating, or possibly feeding energy into another situation rather than you. However, I do feel like there's a choice, because I do see more than one energy in this reading, and some of you may have gone through separations, divorces, and you have more than one option in love showing here. However, I can see, what is this Seven of Cups that's just come out of the deck with the Lovers, because they are both choices. And if you look at it the way I'm looking at it as I'm looking down, is Justice is in the middle. So any drama or anything that wasn't serving yet will divinely be removed out of your way. Some of you may just have people coming back into your life to address whether you're closing a situation or cycle out, is kind of what I'm feeling as well. Because again, to clarify, Justice, the Lovers and the Seven of Cups is the Two of Pentacles, which talks about order and balance. Now this card is facing back on itself, so it was like this in the deck, and it actually is the Knight of Cups. So there is somebody that wants to come towards you and make an offer, but you can't see it. So that's that Moon card that we saw here, where there is something coming in for you that is meant to come in, but it does feel to me in this reading like there's certain things that need shutting down, or chapters that need shutting down in order to get to where it is you're going. Let's have a look. Let me do it like this and see what else wants to come out, just to close your reading down. So Taurus, there is definitely learning to love yourself first, romantic feelings and engagement. So maybe some of you are healing and going through the motions, and there's something going to come out of the blue that you can't see. There is something that needs healing and balancing up in this situation, and it is a past energy that you've had a commitment with before for some of you, but you can't see it coming towards you. This energy is coming out again in this reading, like it did for the previous one during the week. I do think that somebody is definitely wanting higher levels of commitment. You possibly could have already had higher levels of commitment with this person before. But it did leave you quite guarded, and there was a long process that you had to go through to get you back on track. And there's something about manifestation and wishes. We've seen the Star card. The Magician keeps coming out no matter how many times I shuffle it. So there is something here talking about you wishing for something, whether you did it subconsciously or you did it consciously, that you really wanted, because there's somebody in your life, and even if you've gone your separate ways, it does feel in this energy like somebody wants to come and re-enter back into your life, because you've both kind of gone away and learnt your lessons. But again, it's showing up as page energy, but then it's coming out as king energy, and you've got more than one king, so you've got more than one choice in love. But it does feel like somebody's had to go from Page of Pentacles energy to King of Pentacles energy, whether they're male or female. It's just feminine and masculine energy. But it feels like somebody's gone through quite the journey and had to go through learning that you are a very important and significant part of their life, and they are working out how to come in and heal a situation with you, whether it was a long time ago in the past that this has happened or it was more recent. But however, this is showing me past energy, and they have still got feelings for you, and they may just not have been ready or in a non-committal energy. at that point in their life, but they've grown up and they're more stable now. But it's taken a long time for them to go through this journey to get them here, to get the awakening or the realizations that they've needed to have to want to come back in and even just give you attainment, or to close this out again so that you can move in the direction in which you're meant to go in. Because sometimes when we have unfinished business, it keeps us in a holding space and years can go by, and people don't realize that sometimes it's better, even if it's harsh and hurts, to speak your truth when you're ending things to people, so that there is that closure there, so that people can move on. And so for some of you, I would even put it down to that some of you don't want to rekindle an old flame, but there is a lot of love here, because you've walked many lifetimes before, if you believe in that. And somebody is now not in that foolish or illusion state, because it says beyond the illusion and changing your perception. So somebody has had to really go through something to realise the worth and value of the relationship that they had for you. Reprogramming your soul. So there was probably originally programmed to be with you, but maybe lessons came in and they had to go to learn. That is kind of the energy that I'm getting. But they have had an awakening, and you know, there is something about spiritual awakening coming out behind awakening, where there's been a shift or something's been shifted, because that part of their journey is over and done with, and they're now here to open the heart or re-spark your heart, because they left you in a place where you was closed off, and you both have to come back in to finalize something out, even if you don't stay together. But I'm not saying that you can't, because there's nothing here saying that you can't. This reading's talking about somebody that has had to increase the frequency and get on the same page as you, or get into alignment with you, is what I'm looking for, in order to have this hard journey that they've been through and put you through, to bring you back together. But there's definitely somebody that you have, possibly, if you believe in that, because not everybody has the same belief systems, could have been married by souls, and you keep coming into these lives over and over again, but it never comes together. And it's a bit similar to the twin flame journey, because your twin flame is that mirror that is supposed to wake you up. And it does very much feel in this energy that there is a twin element here with that Four of Wands coming out, where you're constantly stuck hanging around waiting for somebody to level up, and some of you have walked away, but there is a reunion energy where something's ended and something is now handing you that emotional fulfillment and giving you them blessings that you've been waiting for. Maybe this is a lifetime when you and your twin, for some of you, because Page and King or Queen energy says there's an age difference, where somebody could come back in and they're your matching energy, because we've seen the Ace of Wands, we've seen the Queen of Wands, and now we're seeing the King of Wands as well. And there's definitely some kind of bond or contract or soul tie here on the table. So this is, again, slightly different to the Taurus reading I did, but it still has that same energetic feeling about it, where there is something divinely being orchestrated to come in, and it's that where the universe has made that judgment call, because somebody does need to make a choice, because some of you do have more than one choice in love, and we do have more than one soul contract that we meet in our lifetimes. But a twin flame is something that you will only have one of, where soulmates are something you can have many of. But a soulmate also comes in and is programmed to come in to wake you up, and there's a lot of awakening, spiritual awakening energy coming out as well. So it does feel to me that, you know, some people may come in the comments go, no, I don't want this, I can't forgive it, I can't release it. That is absolutely fine. If that's the part of the journey that you're on and you're not wanting this, then there is something else coming in for you. But I think this particular reading is talking about twin flame and being reunited with somebody that you've possibly walked many lifetimes with, and there's always been an obstacle or there's always been something in the way, but you and this person have a connection that's different from any other connection that you've ever had before. So this particular reading for Taurus is speaking about you know, you maybe in this life getting that shot with the person that you was meant to be with, and the obstacles maybe being taken out now is kind of the energy that I'm getting. There you go, harmony, balance. So temperance showing here. It can be any star sign, they could have any of these placements, and my voice is going out now as well because I've done so many readings. But there is something about not being able to energetically release something, and it always keeps coming in and out of your life, but you may not have been emotionally satisfied with something. That does not mean that there can't be success with it now. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Some of you could be healers, working very high ranking job positions. I can see military or something about honour. I also can see that some of you could be carers or work in a sector where you work with vulnerable people as well. There's so much different energy coming out here, but everybody's on that different part of the journey, and the divine is definitely reprogramming somebody to come back around. So if this reading is not for you, please look at your other readings. But I did promise Taurus to do another reading, and there is a very similar energy coming down, and in this particular reading it's pulling at me that, you know, it is possibly twin flame. It's very heavily talking about twin flame because that is the mirror, and that shows you the wound and takes you through the hardest lessons. And this particular reading is definitely talking about you having to know your worth and the other person having to know their worth in order for you to both value each other when it comes back around. So let's have a look at these and see if there's anything that needs to come out. So it is saying soul tie. You've definitely got a soul tie contract here, and you have a past life soul connection as well at the bottom of the deck. So like I was saying, it is showing it in the reading that for some of you, you have walked many times before, and this could be karmic, it can be twin flame, married by soul, scarred union, sexual union, aka soulmate, or just a divine union altogether. So that soul tie coming out is definitely a contract of something, and it very heavily is screaming twin flame to me, or married by souls, scarred union. So that's your reading. Please like, share or subscribe if you aren't already. If you are one of my regular subscribers, thank you for your support, likes, shares and comments, and I'll see you in another reading. Take care, bye for now.